Perfect.
They had chart-topping hits in the 2010s, but fame couldn't keep them out of prison. Today we are counting down 10 artists that rode the charts but found themselves behind bars. Let's get into it. At number 10, we have Vybz Kartel. Known as the king of dancehall, Vybz Kartel had global hits like Romping Shop and Clocks. In 2014, he was sentenced to life imprisonment for murder, with parole eligibility after 35 years. Even from prison, his music still kept coming out, proving that his influence was almost unstoppable. At number 9, we have Rolling Hill, a legend from the Fugees with a solo album. Rolling Hill still had a strong presence in the 2010s, but in 2013, she served 3 months in prison for tax evasion. Fans were stunned, but her artistry didn't lose its shine. At number 8, we have Tory Lanez, also known for his smashing hits like Say It, Love. In 2020, he was convicted for shooting a fellow rapper, Megan Thee Stallion. In 2023, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison, one of the most shocking stories in recent hip-hop story. At number 7, we have Fetty Wap, took over the radio station in 2014 with Trap Queen and other string of hit songs that he had. Then in 2021, he was arrested for drug trafficking, and in 2023, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison, federal prison. What a tragic fall from fame. At number 6, we have O3 Greedo. Known for his raw and emotional trap music in the 2010s, in 2018 he was sentenced to 20 years for guns and drug charges. Despite this, he kept recording, leaving fans with music that still drops while he's locked up. At number 5, we have Bossy Badass, formerly known as Real Bossy. He was huge in Southern rap. From 2009 to 2014, he served time for drug and firearm charges. When he came back home, he jumped right back into music, proving that his fan base had never left. At number 4, we have Gucci Mane, one of trap godfathers. Gucci Mane helped shape 2010 rap, but he served several stretches behind bars on probation and gun violence. After his 2016 release, fans noticed something different. Gucci Mane came back healthier, sharper, and more successful than ever. Moving on to number 3, we have Bobby Shmurda. In 2014, hot niggas turned Bobby Shmurda into an overnight star. That same year, he was arrested and charged for conspiracy and weapon charges. He served 6 years, but the time he came out in 2021, fans welcomed him like he was a hero. Moving on to number 2, we have Kodak Black. With songs like Tunnel Vision and Super Gremlin, Kodak Black was one of the biggest voices of the late 2010s. In 2019, he was sentenced to almost 4 years in federal prison for making false statements to buy firearms. He was later pardoned, but legal trouble just continued to follow him. At number 1, we have Anuel AA, a pioneer of Latin trap. Anuel AA had massive hits like Secreto with Karol G. In 2016, he was arrested for illegal firearm possession and served 30 months in prison. When he came back home in 2018, he dropped Real Hasta La Lute. The album became a movement, cementing him as one of the biggest Latin artists alive. From dancehall kings to trap stars, these artists prove that success doesn't erase the struggle. Which of these stories actually shocked you the most? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what list you'd want me to make next time.